Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Crystal and my Mono Bug Run. And I suppose it's time to take on Clair and her Dragon Gym, which may prove to be a lot more annoying than I thought it would be, who knows. For the baby run it wasn't too bad, but I had pretty good predictive powers on what Kingdra was going to do, so taking it down was only a matter of time. And that's probably enough about that, but yeah, I was running during the baby run. This only takes about 15 minutes or so if you know what you're doing. She only has like half a dozen trainers here, actually, so I thought it was worse than that. Just because I'm just really wary after that Team Rocket incident, I suppose. But yeah, this doesn't require me, to spend 30 minutes just fighting people that are all much weaker than me, but are numerous enough to just slow me down a ton, And yeah, it's basically just setting up for Heracles to come in for some quick knockouts. Let's do it. Time for a Strength Bash. Oh, instantly killed. Nice. Experience is still going to be split the same way. Well, if we can just one-shot him with Strength, I guess there's no reason not to leave Heracles out there. Though maybe I should use Takedown just to be doubly sure. Though that occasionally misses. And it's got Recoil, which sucks. But it's an acceptable loss. And I've got some potions on hand, so it's not too bad. But I like to be doubly sure I get these dragons real fast, So let's face it, Dragon Rage hurts quite a bit on Pokemon at this level. 40 damage set, may not be the greatest damage ever, but it's enough to add up really quickly. Yeah, just because they're legendary dragons doesn't mean they're invincible, okay? I mean, they're not the Black Dragon or something, You don't screw with a Black Dragon. Those things just end you. Ugh. Yeah, I suppose Clair would be livid if you just ignored my existence. This place would be so much easier so I didn't have to deal with all these cool trainers, man. Who told them they were cool anyway? Or are they too cool for school? Who knows? Okay, let's try and land a sleep powder here real quick. There we go. Then we can do the switch in. And let's go, Heracles. We got another opponent to take out. Not exactly fair if you put to sleep first, but hey. No one said I fought fair with this team. It's always best to fight dirty when you're using certain kinds of Pokemon. And bugs are definitely part of that. I woke up too fast anyway. Well, darn, let's throw in a takedown here. It missed? Gosh darn it. Guess I'll be using up a potion after this. Please don't miss this time. Ah, still kicking, huh? And I gotta take the recoil damage. Crap. I'm on the brink. But I got one strength left in me. Come on, let's do it. Finish it off. Close. Hey, I should have just taken it on with straight up there. May have been better off overall, Okay, let's use up one of my hyper potions. And no, I haven't equipped Golden Ladybug with Never Melt Ice, because quite frankly, I'm not gonna be relying on it for this battle. Coming up, I don't want to. Mostly because I don't think it's gonna work out if I did anyway. Yeah, I'll use Strength, alright. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Move those boulders. It's part of your endurance training, man. Come on. Push it all the way there. Almost got it. Okay. And that leaves this guy and his Horsies. Well, Horsey and Seadra. I suppose I can just throw out a bunch of takedowns real quick. Well, that means I'll probably use up another potion if I do that. Thing I know in my luck is Horsey can take a strength and survive, not in my luck. We'll see, though. Come on, Heracles, knock it out! Not even close. Oh, and a smoke screen? Gosh darn it. Horn attack. Well, that ended it alright. Well, if only I have, like, reversal or something, I can try and power it up, you know, with Endure, but no, I'm being denied on that one. Gosh darn it. Hopefully we don't miss. Because a miss would royally screw me right now. I'll try and stack the smoke screens, huh? I understand. I mean, if you lower my accuracy enough, I'll start missing more reliably with the strength attacks, and you can just waltz right through me. Or I'll be forced to switch out. Which would suck. A dragon wouldn't have helped you there. I mean, a dragon with the right moves could have helped you there, considering how variable their movesets can be, but... there's a limit to how helpful that is, you know? After all, Dragonite's built more like a physical attacker, yet it's got much more access to special attacks than anything else. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I mean, even dragon moves back now in this game, you know, this generation, count as special attacks, not physical ones, which means Dragonite's best attacking stat just doesn't help it much. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Ooh, another critical hit. Damn, Hercules is on fire. Though it does make it a bit harder to judge if, I got enough power to knock him out in one shot, but I'm going to assume no. I mean, if I can barely take out a Dratini with one hit, I doubt I can knock out a Dragonair with one hit. Oh, they might have great amounts of life energy, but I've got great amounts of determination myself here. I'm very determined to win. With one gigantic beetle. Well, the extra levels might help me, push through. Or level, I guess I should say. And Dratini's down. But she still has a Dragonair to play, and it may prove to be far more annoying than Dratini was. Well, I guess anything that's going to survive a hit's going to be more annoying than Dratini was, considering it basically fell over as soon as I touched it. Yep, it tanked it. Oh, it screwed up a Thunder Wave? Impressive. That doesn't happen often. Okay, that should take care of that. And Lola's taken out. We're still gonna go back and heal, I think, though. Or do I need it? Let's see, what's Hercules' status right now? It's got 5 strength attacks left. I'd rather have 15. I think once we hit with a few X attacks I have on hand, we'll probably be able to just steamroll everything, but I feel better knowing I had, you know, a few extra attacks on hand in case, you know, Kingdra proves to be more of a pain than I thought I'd be. I mean, you never know. I mean, Kingdra's the big mystery here. I mean, if it can tank a hit from Heracross after it's been powered up twice, then it's definitely gonna curb stomp me back with Hyper Beam. Probably. At least I imagine Hyper Beam will probably toast Heracles. I mean, it frags most other Pokemon that go up against it. Hyper Beam is a move to be feared, especially if it connects. If it misses, you'll be groaning in pain yourself, because then you're going to be stuck recharging after you know, sent off the big guns, and, you know, you didn't get anything out of it. Well, I suppose you don't have to wait for it to recharge if you miss, but still, it doesn't happen often. So usually most things that get hit by it just get knocked down real quickly. It's a move I don't like to tangle with. Her other Pokemon are just easier to handle, to be honest. They're a bit more, predictable. Albeit her Dragonairs do have moves like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam and stuff on them, so they can prove quite annoying to quite a few teams if you're not prepared for them. Her model seems to be like, I'll bring, variety to screw you up. Which makes her a real menace. Okay, 1X attack. Going with a Thunder Wave, gotcha. Makes sense. I mean, if you slow me down, it's going to be hard for me to win here, after all. So I'm definitely going to have to cure myself of this, so I can get going on the offensive. And then I have to hope, you know, whatever she does doesn't paralyze me again. Okay. A Slam, huh? I'm not particularly fond of Slam. It's basically an inferior version of Body Slam. Let's go with Strength, though. I think with 2 attack ups, we should be able to just kick Dragonair over the side real quick. Yep, went down 1 hit, nice. Ooh, as soon as she doesn't go straight to Kingdra, this shouldn't be too bad. I mean, if I have to just start playing around with Kingdra, you know, it shouldn't be too hard to get through her. Yep, there goes down another Dragonair. I suppose this would be more challenging if I hadn't used items to power up, though. They do offer me a rather cheap option to deal with her. But I'm not above using them. Not when I have to rely on, you know, a less than ideal pick for fighting dragons in the first place. I suppose they're worse picks, though. Like a grass Pokemon. Those Pokemon just suffer before these for her team. They really do. And that just leaves Kingdra. The question is, can it resist strength enough to survive and get off a Hyper Beam? Because if it can, I'm guessing Heracles is going to get knocked on its butt. I mean, I only got 77 hit points left, so if this doesn't knock it out, it's going to return fire hard. Oh, it's going with Surf? Darn, I figured for sure it'd be Hyper Beam. Surf doesn't even really scare me, because I know I'll survive that. I'm surprised she didn't use the Hyper Potion. Or did she realize if she did, she'd be stuck in a damage cycle she couldn't win? Or did she think my attacks, you know, weren't going to do enough damage, or had Kingdra not taken enough damage to trigger activating it? That was just weird. Whatever. Yeah, I know, I have to take the Dragon User Challenge, or Dragon Master Challenge as I prefer to call it, because it's a better sounding name. Lazy Ideals? Lady, I just took you out with a Heracross. My entire team is comprised of bugs. The only non-bug Pokemon on this team is an HM Slaver here and there. That's basically swapped in when I need it. Well, that'll do for this episode. Next time we go to the Dragon's Cave. Until then, see ya.